my normal new formula, I'm going to be picking up on questions you guys put out there, okay, specifically to me. I ask you every week to do that. If you want something answered, then put a question out to me with clarity, or I'm not going to pick up on it, and I will try to answer those questions for you in each weekly reading. I'm also going to repeat like I always do. I'm in the bushveld in South Africa. It's hot today, as you can see by the way I'm dressed. I just want to get rid of this light. Very hot. Beautiful, but hot. So, surrounded by wildlife. I repeat as I always do, there's a video in my fun stuff so you can see what wildlife there is. But the internet can be dodgy. That's the downside. I disappear for a second or two and then I'm promptly back again. I've had a good run of late. I haven't been disappearing. Yay! Also, if you'd like a personal or private reading from me, and I do an amazing soulmate reading, you can contact me via my website. I will put that link in the description box below. So let's see what's in store for you in the week coming in the questions that you posed to me. Let's see what I'm picking up on that was put out there for you guys, or from you guys, right? Ah, there jumps a card. Two nice cards. Truth be told and blessed. So let's have a look at that. So an aha moment this week. The aha moment turns out to be a huge blessing. So that's what's happening first up. So the truth be told card is always an aha moment. It's about something you are doing in your life, have done in your life, attempted in your life, I'm hearing. Something you attempted in your life that didn't work out quite the way you wanted it to. This week you come to a realization maybe your heart wasn't in it. Maybe it wasn't really for you. Maybe you thought it was for you, but maybe it wasn't totally for you. This turns out to be a blessing for you, okay? It brings with it a chain of events that turns out to be a blessing in some way. Let's pick a few more cards to get a better idea of what this is all about. Get a little bit more insight into the situation that you asked about. Okay. And soulmates. I go. Soulmates. I think this came up last week, did it? I have a feeling it did. So this is still about a path that resonates deeply with you. Your heart and your soul will be on that path. There will be people on that path that will resonate deeply with you. Okay, so there has been an aha moment, I think, about something in your life that didn't fit. Okay, you tried, you did your best, maybe you didn't even do your total best. Why? Because your heart wasn't in it. Your heart wasn't totally in it. It wasn't totally you. This realization turns out to be a huge blessing for you, because what it does, it sends you down the road where there's soulmate energy, soulmate connections, soulmate life path, soulmate goals, destiny, whatever it may be. Something that truly resonates with you. And when you work on something, or you're in something, or you go after something that really resonates with you, you line up with people that also really resonate with you. That is a really amazing reading, okay? That is a message that is coming through for all of you that asked. Okay, I want to pick a few tarot cards to give us a little bit more insight into that, and see if pick up on some other things that were maybe asked. First card up, the Father. Now this card always to me represents, especially in this deck, the ability to take care of yourself, look after yourself, feel secure in what you do, feel in charge of what you do. In other words, you become like the father of a family in your life. So whatever this path is that you're being sent down now, because you came to a realization of what didn't work and fit for you, it leaves you eventually feeling in charge of your life. You know how to work with what you have. You know how to get more of what you have. You are wise with it. You are clever with it. You can support your life, yourself and your life well. It's that kind of feeling for you, okay? So no wonder it turns out to be a blessing, because that's really where we all want to end up in our lives, isn't it? One way or another. And this is the hero. You become your own hero. So you don't wait for someone else out there to step in and help you solve your problems, make you feel happy, successful, whatever it may be. You're going to do it for yourself. Okay? So that is like a really, really awesome reading. In fact, need I say more? Okay, so that's really, really nice. So that I'm hoping that answers the question or questions that were asked for me. And if next week you'd like me to answer your question, think clearly, have clarity on it, direct it to me, and I'll see if that's the one that I pick up and answer. And many of you may be asking the same kind of questions. That's why the reading can work, because it'll answer the same kind of questions. You may have it in different areas of your life, but the question patterning will be similar. So now relationships. Let's see. Oh, there must be lots of those questions. Eh? Okay. First one up is, this could be the one. This came through in somebody's personal reading this week. Like I say, I'm never surprised. There's always synchronicity with these things. The same energies gather on that day, and I'll do the same readings on those days. Or for the same kind of energies, I will do readings on those days. There, it sounds better, doesn't it? So this could be the week for many of you where you either bump into or you realize the person you're with is the one you are meant to be with. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So what happens here is you can cross paths with a person that you have known before, or possibly just bumped into before and they didn't make a very huge impression on you. But here they come again, and this time you're like, whoa, okay, I didn't see you in that way before, but now I do. Or in an existing relationship, you realize, you know what, this person is really special to me. They mean something to me. We have a deep bond, okay? Next card up, flirt. So keep the energy lighthearted this week. You're going to feel that way inclined. Make use of that, because it's going to be good for your relationship. So if you bump into this person who you might have bumped into before, but they didn't really strike, or you didn't have the opportunity to connect with them then, this time you can. So flirt, okay? And an existing relationship, kind of work on that side of your relationship. Make it lighthearted. Have a good flirt with them, okay? Flirting with them is going to be really good for the relationship this week. And finally, trust. Okay, so this is about the situation is calling for you to have faith. So in an existing relationship this week, you can cement that bond. You can realize how strong that bond is. You flirt with them, have a lighter hearted energy with them if it's not just flirting, okay? Because it does the relationship good, and have faith in that relationship. That's an important thing for this week. And those of you that are looking for relationships, you may very well bump into somebody this week that has crossed your path before. Flirt with them and have faith and trust where this will be leading. Even if it didn't make it the first time around, this card is more about, I'm wanting to cough, so there's definitely a message coming here. This card is more about possibly someone you didn't really strike a relationship with before. You kind of just crossed paths, just bumped into each other. You kind of might have even just corresponded in an email in an official way. But there was a little bit of connection. But it's not so much about having had a relationship with this person. It's just like you have crossed paths before. This time you cross paths, you're going to flirt and have faith and trust where it goes after that. Right, so that's your reading for this week. Like I said before, if you want me to answer your questions, think with clarity, direct them to me. I'm not going to pick up on iffy stuff. Okay, so I'll try to answer them next week again. Thank you for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing. I genuinely appreciate it. And if you'd like a personal reading, link will be in description box below. And we'll speak again next week. Wishing you hugs and blessings for the week ahead.